The question that I'm sort of positing is it possible to approach going to see Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day, if you're a critic and you're going to see it, is it possible to see it outside of auteur theory, implicitly or explicitly, right? So you could argue that with someone like Spielberg and then a film like Disclosure Day, his latest, it's part of the film's conditions of legibility. It's almost impossible, nigh on impossible, unless you've never seen a Spielberg film before, to approach Disclosure Day without considering Spielberg as a filmmaker within the wider context of film history and his previous films, right? Is it even possible? Would it be ridiculous not to derive meaningful acknowledgement of Spielberg's previous films, the images, the themes, the collaborators, the moral habits, the audience expectations? Could you write a review of Disclosure Day without that level of acknowledgement? You could argue that to ignore it would be to be more objective, to say, oh, actually, I'm not going to deal. I'm going to try and deal with the film on its own terms, as Cale sort of argues in that early piece. But it would mean refusing the most obvious ways in which the film makes itself available for interpretation. And I say that in terms of, you could not go to Disclosure Day, arguably, and not, understand that there is some referentiality to Close Encounters of the Third Kind or E.T. or his other, both his science fiction films, but also his wider films, right?